read it earlier, not read it later, then you pass the zman. Vayros gedolos karm b'yom kavos chaim l'macher. Bashish b'vud karm makdim l'maknis vayros gedolos karm b'yom kavos chaim l'macher. Chol yos b'chamishi, if the 14th falls out on a Thursday, kfarm vayros gedolos karm b'yom. The villages in the big cities read on that day, Thursday, kavos chaim l'macher, and the walled cities on the next day, which is Friday. Chol yos erev Shabbos. If Yudalit falls out on Erev Shabbos, which I believe is this year, Kfar Makdim Liyam Knisa, the people from the villages go back to Yom Knisa, which is the day before Thursday. Vayars Gedailos, and the big cities in Kavos Chaim Karim Babayayim. And the people in the big cities and the Mekavos Chaima read it on that day, which is Friday. The reason is because we don't go past Tesvav, and Shabbos you can't read the Megillah. I think it's the same thing as Rosh Hashanah with the shofar. It's like a gzeira that we don't do it, or well, I think that's the reason. No, I don't remember.
Purim is coming out Friday. Thursday night, Friday.
Yeah.
This year it's Friday. Yeah. That's a
2 day until.
It's a full weekend.
It's Yisrael, it's like a Purim Sholosh. That's everybody's dream. Yeah, Chol Yos b'Shabbos. So if it falls out on Shabbos, now I don't know if anybody remembers Purim ever falling out on Shabbos, but you probably don't because it never happens.
Yeah.
The reason is because the way we have our year set up, it's not possible. But it used to be that Yudalit was technically possible. Right now we're dealing with a calendar that's all set up, and these are the days. But when they used to send people out, they would sometimes fall out that Yudalit would end up on that Tesvav would end up on Shabbos, right? Or Yudalit would end up on Shabbos, which is now it's not technically possible.
Now we have a system of how we generate a calendar.
Right. Well, we have the whole calendar set up, so it's done. Shabbos. If it falls out on Sunday, Yudalit falls out on Sunday. Kfar Makdim Liyam Knisa. So the villages go to the previous Yom Knisa. So we're talking about Sunday, so they're going back to Thursday, right? So Sunday is Yudalit. So I think that's the only case of Yud Gim of Yud Aleph. That's the only time.
Furthest back.
Right, it's the furthest back that we go.
Rabbi Yitzi, it's a good point that we only go back. We'll have to see why. I'm not sure. Meaning we only do it Monday or Thursday before.
But if it's Wednesday,
sometimes even Wednesday, that Thursday would be closer.
Right,
but still, there's a reason why we only go back. Maybe a Gitta Zach, usually the rule is, you want to make it quicker, something like that. We'll see already, I think.
I think also, but the Evid you could read earlier than 11. Like I think from Rosh Chodesh Adar, I don't remember if it was a Tosfos.
We definitely don't want to be late. Yeah.
Right, so you don't want to be too late because V'lo Yavar.
Yeah.
That's
now,
in the Megillah. It says,
right,
Let's take a step back for a second. Why is it that we're allowing the villagers to go a couple days early here in this shtetl event, in the city?
The first words in the Gemara is going to be that one of the reasons they should be able to serve food to the people in the cities, meaning they were the suppliers of the food. So they would be occupied on Peter. It's the mamash in the beginning of.
So they wouldn't have a chance to listen.
They would lose track of time.
Uh-huh.
That's the bottom line. All the villages that are not in the mainstream city would lose track of time. They wouldn't know what day it is.
Michael them, allowing them to listen to her. Even let's say, I don't know, Hanukkah or anything else, okay, Peter is that woman, but like you don't have it like where you light it 2 days early because class light when it's on Zman.
So the Gemara is going to have a makar for every day. For every day, we're going to learn out from the Megillah itself that these days are all options.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that these days, the Yid Aleph, all these days are based upon the Megillah. Yeah.
Also, lighting the Chanukah Lech is something that takes like a minute or whatever, and you could have somebody do it for you. Reading the Megillah is something that takes sometimes an hour, sometimes a half hour. Depends on what color is.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Sometimes they clap at home.
In general, like you should. If the Zman is the Zman, I know Shabbos is the Reis and this is the Rabuna, but like you're not gonna have Shabbos. Oh, okay, you can't be Makabel Shabbos. You'll be busy Shabbos when Shabbos early. That's not an example.
That's
but,
why it has to be based upon the Megillah. It is. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Right, but also like there's a fundamental that the Ness of Purim was like a 15-day thing, really, at least. But I'm saying it was a Ness that took a really long time. Hanukkah were these specific 8 days of Hanukkah.
Right.
Purim took years.
Right. No, I'm saying, but the Ness part, the end of
wars
it,
and everything,
was like from Rosh Chodesh. That's why the Gemara is going to bring down at some point that you could, but the Evid, like go back to this is the setup days, but you could technically go back.
If someone is planning to go into a coma, they should read before.
Okay, so we finished the Mishnah.
Finish the Mishnah.
Wait, no, Achar Shabbos.
Right, Chol Yosach Shabbos, Kfar Makdim Liyam Knisa. They go back to Thursday. The people from the villages. By R Sholom Zeines on Sunday. Mukavos Chaim Lemachar. Right, so on the walled cities read the Megillah on Monday, Tesvav, because they always go the next day. They always go the next day. Shalom. They always go the next day. The walled cities always go the next day.
Yeah, this is for all the stuff.
Peter.
This is for all the stuff that came out. I don't remember.
We're doing our later shift. And what we discussed. We're learning.
When is the Gemara shift?
After Myra.
After Myra. Yeah.
pretty
But
bad.
we're just starting actually Chazara. You want to come chap the Mishnah? Okay, amazing. Okay, so the way it works now is you take the Lan Chavirs, you take the person, they don't want it to be a whole Chavis, so you take the person sitting closest to you. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, you compose that.